Hello, my loves. Welcome to a special edition of A Day in the Life of a Normal Person. My injury is making me stay at home today, which is pretty cool because it's a Monday when I'm recording this, and that's the day to honor your root chakra and get grounded, stay at home. I don't know, I might go meditate outside in the yard, but other than that, I'm feeling a need to stay at home. And it led me into being super excited to be able to do some recordings then. And I thought, okay, I just wanted to tap into where my energy should be focused. Who should I maybe designate this recording to and towards? What we're going to do. Hi, I'm Tina. I'm just going to channel whatever source, spirits, guides, angels, pass on loved ones that hear your call, that you need a message of some sort. And it led you to me. So I am very honored to share this space of time with you, to deliver the message, hopefully that you're looking for, the answers that, and I want you to know, always just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I leave them, this is going to be a message for Aquarius. That's where I was led, and I'm super excited about it. I learned a lot of fun things about Aquarius today, and it's just because, let me pull up the message from this morning a minute. We are entering the age of Aquarius right now. When we're leaving this Capricorn energy and entering the Aquarius energy, we're leaving the individualistic, the me, myself, mine idea that was, it's been going on for far too long. So, and we're entering Aquarius age, yay! And so there's more to that I didn't really dive into. I really just focused primarily on learning about you, whether it is your sun sign, like the normal one that most people just think that you are only the one sign that resonates with you, which that is primarily true because, the sun is, the core. But you do have, your sun, your moon, rising, Venus, there could be any sort of placement of Aquarius in your chart that actually it plays a role in your personality. So it might be interesting to take a look to see if you were drawn to this video for some reason, but feel you're not an Aquarius. Google birth chart, and I can't remember. I think I used Astro Cafe or something like that. I don't know. And type in your information. It's super duper handy to have the time that you were born. So plug that information in and see where Aquarius might lie in your chart. Okay, but as the world as a whole right now is the universe but our world is being affected by this. We are entering we are entering a deconstruction phase. I will say that. However, it's deconstruction of the old, and we are entering an age of equality and harmony, harmonization and brotherhood and sisterhood, and the collective and the colony, one-minded. It's going to be beautiful. So anyway, as I learn about Aquarius, this is exciting, to just, already the message is flowing. It's really cool. Okay. Aquarius is a fixed sign, although its element is air. And it's funny because it's quite an adaptable and transmutive sign. for it to be fixed. But maybe it's just because you're stubborn. I don't know. Okay. You're, okay, just on a side note, for fun and purposes only, your most compatible match in a relationship is a Sagittarius, or possibly a Leo, but number one is Sag. Okay. Birth dates between January 20th and February 18th. Now, I did look up some other information that led me to a January 21st through February 20th. So maybe that's like including that like little cusp thing. You are the water bearer. The color for you is light blue, or silver. Yeah, sea blue. Your day is Saturday. Your planet is Uranus or Saturn, possibly. You have a lot, but I didn't really dive too much in the Saturn aspect. Your stone is amethyst, which is awesome because that's a beautiful healing stone as well. Your air sign uses mind. You are an air sign. You're the swords of the tarot deck, which I will be pulling. You're my color. I will be pulling some of this for you, okay? Oh, look, there's swords right there. Ooh, 5 of swords. Yeah. This is probably actually a situation that an Aquarius finds themselves in often, actually. It's not a bad thing. Bear with me. Okay. You are the 11th astrological sign in the zodiac. I love it. I wonder if you're like drawn to the number 11 passionately. Anyway. You need to use your mind at every opportunity. You need mental stimulation. You are progressive, original, independent, humanitarian, fun, with friends, a good listener, intellectual conversation, shy, quiet, yet eccentric and energetic, deep thinkers, loves helping others, sees both sides without prejudice, problem solvers, easily adapt to the energy around them. This is that free-flowing air. Does like time alone in their own space to recharge. But you do not like being alone for long. Looks at the world as full of possibilities. Good future perceivers. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go back a minute. That does like time alone in their own space to recharge. This is the aspect of the Aquarius to where they're very homebody, to where family is important to them. So like, again, this morning, I was learning from Braca Goldsmith and Pam Gregory a lot this morning about what's going on in this new to come, what we're doing in this second half of 2020 here in the world as a collective. So you got to think like an anthill, how that works, and a bee colony. Those are great representations, like the bee colony especially. They're all about the community, big time. So home, it's all about going back home. Like whatever they do, it's all about going back home in their own little space, that's important to them. Looks at the world, good future perceivers. Like you're good goal oriented. You know exactly like what you want to be doing in 5-10 years from now. You have your goal. Thinkers, progressives, feel best in a group, in community, strives to be surrounded by people. Imaginative, intuitive, idealistic. Each is very unique. Believe in the nature of change and evolution, strong sense of social justice, and making the world a better place. Okay, so the Uranus, that being your planet, this is super cool to learn that this is where your timid side comes from, as well as your abrupt or aggressive nature, but also your visionary qualities. So that's where that all comes from. Your power comes from Uranus. Your power, also the power of quick transformation comes from that as well. So keep an eye on, like when you hear things happening with Uranus astrologically, understand like maybe these are parts of your temperament that are being affected. Okay. Deep desire to get things done. Coming off as cold or insensitive is just a defense mechanism. You're afraid of getting too close too fast. They need to learn to trust in order to express themselves in a healthy way. Let that sink in. That's some truth right there, isn't it? Has a value system that is constantly prioritizing the people who need them the most. Keep clear communication to avoid misunderstandings in relationships from this. You can be temperamental or aloof, uncompromising, and even though you are the air sign, you are the swords, you are of the mind, again, mental stimulation is super important to you. However, you express yourself from your emotional side when you're not in balance anyway. Well, like you just have to maintain that balance. You do not like limitations or being lonely, dull, nor boring situations, nor people that disagree with you. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. So, I thought that was pretty interesting to learn. I love what I do. Speaking of which, I was just going to say, I have to start my human job starting tomorrow. So I'm really actually excited that I get to spend some time doing these extra messages with you today. You know what I should have done? I should have looked at my chart before starting this to see if and where I have Aquarius in my chart. I'm sure I do. My daughter is an Aquarius, sun sign, and it actually is very riddled through her entire birth chart. But it was really interesting to, like, even though I, of course, Ace of Cups, nice. Obviously I know my daughter, but still, like, it was neat to learn, like, I don't know why, where it comes from. There you are, Queen of Cups. I don't know why I mean, that's just because she's so, she looks like the water bearer, but she's not. You're technically, I would say, the Queen of Swords, which is very, very true. I love the qualities of the Queen of Swords. All right, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guides. What's the message we can give to Aquarius today? Ooh. Okay, if you want them, pull them back out. It just felt like too many. What's the message we can give Aquarius today? Keeps one. All right. That one too? All right. Man, it just keeps on pulling a ton out every time. All right, I'm going to set this stack aside. Oh, what's going on there? Peeking out. Nice. Weird. I'm going to set this stack aside because that fell out too. But it's weird. Look at that. And then this stack fell out. So, first and foremost, I guess we should say, you are a badass being full of life and love and possibilities. Through this reading, may you find a path to your best self. Let's just... Cool beans. I like it. All right, what do we got here? Oh my. Starting off with a new beginning. I love it. I love it. Leap of faith. The battle is over. The sun is rising. And you are stepping into your power. Holy crap. Dang. Nice. You have, this is starting you off. And then you have a major arcana, the first one, full of possibilities. Absolutely. It's the number 0 in tarot. And that symbolizes like fully open to all, to everything. Taking the leap of faith. This is your new beginning to the rest of your life. I see this like the background of like it's not just about being carefree. Like you are establishing your career the rest of your life. Like, but it's a passion and it's not binding you down like that work thing. See how it's not even like the windows or nothing's like really very strongly detailed. Like, sorry, is she being, come on camera. Oh, you know what, you guys? I'm going to do it again. This is embarrassing when I do this because I really, really hope that it's not. Let's see how that goes. I bet it gets, oh man. Let me shut my window a minute, okay? You guys are so patient. I love you. I love that you just deal. All right. Carrying on. So now we have the Ten of Swords. It looks bad, but it's not. It's not at all. This is my acupuncture card. And look at, you are the swords. This is you 100%. But what you have done is you have taken the battle scars and the pains of the past, and you have used them to give you, you've had to rest for a moment in them. It's not been easy. These rough, rocky waters have been painful. It's been dark, but the sun is rising, and you're rising. You're waking up. You're looking into, honestly, I kind of feel like you're just, that's like a meaningless distraction. Your cell phone, you're maybe on social media doing your thing, or maybe you are resourcing to find your best self, to do what you can with what you have, even though it's not much, in order to keep that spirit alive inside of you and get that new beginning started. And that is what gives you the solid foundation as the Emperor. We're going to read him 100%. This is that Capricorn energy, though. And I'm wondering if that played a role. Oh, wow. Possibly what energies, what you are building right now while still in the Capricorn energy. I don't know precisely. I am going to, as soon as I'm done with this, actually look closer into this, because I'm going to address it in my message for tomorrow morning, what this is all about, this Capricorn. There's something about Saturn and Pluto squaring Aries, which is funny. I was going to do an Aries reading too today. But it's interesting too that you guys, that your secondary planet is Saturn. And there's something going on with that Saturn right now. And that's part of the deconstruction of the old. Beautiful. Yes. Okay, let's quick read the Emperor, though, before pulling some more cards. Boundaries and structure make us feel safe. Oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit. The Emperor is full of authority and creates a world full of rules and laws. She is a comforting answer to the chaos of the natural world. but she is rigid and uncompromising on her stony throne. She requires logic and reason above all else, and she is unafraid to lead and take the reins to shape the world around her. Though she lords over a powerful and grand cityscape, the river of life has slowed to a trickle behind her. Protect yourself if you need to. Don't allow others to walk all over you, and don't be afraid to stand up and take charge and force change. Logic and reason may be the best approach for a particular problem, and by creating some stability in your life, you may be able to release some anxiety. Don't lose touch with your compassion, though. Stubbornness and sorry. What's going on there, Rob? I don't know what that word is. Yeah, I've been working on the camper. Will not always be the best answer. I have to look up that word now. Okay. Well, I think you already gathered that. It's just setting that Capricorn energy aside. That's what we're doing. Okay. What was that? Oh, where's my other set? You guys, that's hilarious. Spirit apparently said no to that other thing because I just shuffled them back into the deck. So we'll never know. Knight of Pentacles. I love it. I feel like this is like a slow and steady wins the race kind of a card. Pentacles are, yes, they are a coin, so they are money. Oh, you guys, she's still peeking out. She wants to come out still. All right, just her. The High Priestess. I love it. I love it. I love it. So what's going on? Sorry. Any more message? A final message of hope. Ooh, I like it. Two of Wands. Oh, you guys, I wanted to tell you too, this right here. If you ever see a stone, like, okay, these right here, those were formed by water, the holes in the rocks, okay, over time. But then you also see these kind that I want to, man, see that? It looks more like lace is laid on top of it. Okay? That is beehive. Yep. Pretty cool, huh? Fossilized beehive. All right. I'm going to read the Two of Wands. Let's read them all. Knight of Pentacles. You want to read the Fool? All right. I like the Fool anyway. This is your overall. I know this is your new beginning. I love it. I love that you're starting off here. That's awesome. The grand adventure begins. The fearless fool with her devil-may-care attitude is ready to take the first steps towards the unknown. Pure passion and optimism fuel her as she dances to her music, to joy itself. She doesn't know what lies beyond the cliff's edge, but she's left behind her life in the city. Goodbye to normalcy, to routine, to the structured life that she's had within society. She fully trusts her instincts to carry her beyond the ordinary. Don't be afraid to take that leap of faith. Now is the time for you to start your journey, because you're ready. Be spontaneous and let your wildness run free. Don't look back in fear. Look ahead and up to the sky and sun, and let your instincts guide you. You've got this. Aww. Ten of Swords. Everything is fine. It's fine, really. Sure, you've been completely pierced through with 10 sharp swords, and you're collapsed into a ball on the floor. You're struggling, just trying to survive as the weight grows even heavier. You're going through something truly soul-crushing, and it feels like your world is ending. Every movement hurts, and sometimes only a meaningless distraction feels like it'll help. But the pain will end, and you will come out stronger, having survived it. Knight of Pentacles. I love it. The Knight is solid, dependable, and oblivious, and obviously has a serious work ethic. All right. Look at how tiny this writing is, you guys. Okay. Was it blurry that whole time? I'm so sorry. I'll try to keep my eye on it. And obviously has a serious work ethic. They have no problem keeping their head down and getting the work done. And they'll do it perfectly. Their attention to detail and their ability to deliver is admirable. If the Knight is you, it is time to toil away and get shit done. It's going to take long, hard work, but you'll probably find some enjoyment and satisfaction in the process. Yeah, and it leads you to become the High Priestess. Oh my gosh. I can't find it. Magician, and then the High Priest. Oh wow, that's amazing. The Fool. This is oh, beautiful. Number 2. There are deep secrets and many mysteries in life. The High Priestess knows the path towards them. She sits on her throne with her laptop full of secret knowledge and wisdom. Pensive but inviting. Behind her, a veil of pomegranate suggests the desire for answers is there, but we may not be ready to lift the veil of mysteries. Trust the process. The moon at her feet seeks to awaken our unconscious and open up to hidden things and the strangest parts of existing. Be still. Sometimes the greatest power comes in knowing that you do not know anything. You've come up against the truth that more self-knowledge is needed, and it's time to reflect in order to grow. Explore your subconscious through meditation, through tarot itself, through study. It's not time to make big decisions right now. Oh, I like this. Slow and steady, you guys. Wow. All right then. 2 of Wands. What do we got? You're a commanding presence looking down on the world below you. The phone in your hand holds questions while you wonder what to do and where to go next. I want you to, this is 2 cell phones, and I just huge note that, especially with this new 5G thing going on, I used to be so against technology until I understood how much spirit uses it. So please do not underestimate the signs that you receive. Oh yeah, and she has her laptop there. Seriously, you guys, do not underestimate the messages you receive through technology. Most particularly, yes, your cell phone. All right, sorry, focusing. You've had success lately, but are a bit uncertain about your steps. It's not time to rest yet, though. Don't get distracted and stay fixed on your goal. So what this sounds like to me is it's going to be a slow start with this new beginning that you're going to accomplish, but you're deconstructing this, and that's going to take some time. So, like, you're stepping into this beautiful, much more pleasant, much more wise power, and Page of Cups. Your foundation is going to be a lot more beautiful this time around. Like, look at, seriously. Like, this is your new hope, your new leap of faith. This is your energy as a person right now. Just your soul. It's so beautiful. But, and then as like in the material world, like, come on, look at the two differences. I much prefer this world compared to that one. I'm sorry. I mean, I understand that that's a good solid foundation. So again, take what you've learned as healing, like acupuncture, okay? Two of Wands is, I've always liked this card. I feel like it's a card of confidence, but just look at her. Yes, she's just starting off, but she's already able to like satisfy herself and look down upon all the beautiful, wonderful things that she has. She's in appreciation, maybe that's what it is. Maybe not confidence, it's more appreciation. But the Page of Cups. Okay, this is what you get to look forward to. What's that? A surprising little fish poking its head up from her cup. Something or someone unexpected is coming your way. It's going to affect your emotions pretty wildly. Maybe you've been hit by a wave of inspiration, or you've stumbled upon a brand new friend. Whatever it is, it's a tidal wave of feelings. Don't be afraid to just wade right in. All right. Yeah. I mean, she doesn't have her swimsuit on quite yet, but it's arriving. It's there. Oh, you guys. Two of Cups. It's love. It is a friend. It's a really strong and beautiful relationship. And actually, there's your Leo. Well, we do have some Sagittarius and Leo here in the Wands, but I think that's pretty significant that this, and you know what, this is, I gotta note this, something about this lighthouse, this is you. You're opening up. I love it. Anyway, right before, when I was like setting this up, I actually was going to, I was taking a look at this lighthouse that we have, like as part of like the decoration, but it's like too big to fit into it. And I just, you are the light. The sun is you. Your highest self, your best self, your badass being, is so powerful. You are the lighthouse. I feel like you're the lighthouse for whatever this is coming, to be honest with you. Like you're talking to somebody or you're establishing something, but when you do finally come together, it's so equal in this relationship that you thought that you were doing something, like, but you are that person's lighthouse. I feel like it's a very healing, very equal, extremely equal, healing, loving. Oh my gosh, this relationship is beautiful. You have the red wings there, which, one, this is definitely divinely guided. You're very highly protected as well as you take this leap of faith. I mean, it can't say it one more time that you are definitely on the verge of, you're on the verge of a new beginning, 100%. You're coming out of it. I feel like there's a tie between this sun rising color here and that pomegranate cloth, to where as you see through the darkness, if you are still looking through the darkness and can barely see that light of that sunrise, you need to remember that, first of all, your higher self knows when to remove that veil, to open you up more. You will never be dealt more than you can handle. That is 100% true. Your highest self knows what doses to give it to you in. Even if we have been waiting a long time for this, and we've been through a lot, in order for what such seems like might seem like a slow start or just a little of a beginning, it's gonna hit fast. I'm sorry that this Page of Cups with the Two of Cups energy, like, that's a whole lot of emotional fulfillment right there. I'm sorry, this is a very good relationship that I just, justice has been served. Your karmic balance has been made, and see this color again, the vibrating color. Spirit sees all that you have done, and you are about to be rewarded big time. Yes. All right, my loves, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for this experience. I do have a lot of cracks in my phone. As soon as I got this new phone, super excited to finally have something of quality, I'm so sorry, to record for you. I seem to be dropping it, and in very large numbers. I don't know why I can't speak right now. Love it, Mercury retrograde. Okay. All right, guys. Be blessed. Compassion, communication, joy in everything you do.